What's up, guys? Clutch Productions here today, and today we're doing another episode of NBA Live Mobile, episode 9, and we are in the finals, so let's get into it. But today, I just want to talk about the NBA. Yesterday, the Clippers traded Chris Paul for Patrick Beverley. Who else was it? Lou Williams. And I think he was the first one picking someone else for Chris Paul. I reckon that's a good trade, actually, in my opinion. But for the Clippers, and then I think the Clippers are gonna go in a rebuild mode, in my opinion. But I don't know. Is it good? I think it is. I reckon they might make the Western Conference Finals, in my opinion. I reckon. I don't reckon they'll win the championship. No. So, yeah. So, I don't know exactly how they're going to go with Chris Paul and, James Harden, the two of the best playmakers in the league. It's going to be kind of hard for them, but I reckon they're working out. James Harden's going to be the shooting guard, I think. Yeah, I've heard some rumors that they might want to sign Carmelo Anthony and Paul George. I reckon that's gonna happen. In my opinion, I reckon that's gonna happen. I'm sorry, Rockets, but I just don't think that's gonna happen because they could potentially sign Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, actually, they could. They could trade for him. But if they want Paul George, they might have to do a three-way trade with the Cavs, because the Cavs want Paul George. They want to give up Kevin Love for Paul George, which I think could happen, but I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. And what's gonna happen to Blake Griffin? I reckon he's gonna go to Boston, most likely, in my opinion, because Boston really are looking for another star to run with Isaiah. And Jason Tatum, he needs to like improve first before he can like become the star of the team. So we'll talk a little bit sooner. Anyway, yeah, so I reckon Blake Griffin could potentially go to Boston. I've seen some things about him maybe joining the Heat, which I don't think that's gonna happen, because not a lot of people have been talking about it. So I reckon he'd do well with the Heat. And Gordon Hayward, I reckon he's probably gonna stay in Utah, in my opinion. I reckon he's gonna stay in Utah because they were doing so well with him, and Rudy Gobert is progressing to be an all-star. Like, they're playing good. So I reckon, who cares? Oh, that's a long three. That's nearly half court. Anyway, sorry. Like, I reckon Gordon Hayward should stay in Utah, but I heard some rumors with him coming to the Heat. I really want that to happen, because I don't know how Justice Winslow is going to be going right now. He got injured, and what's going to happen after that? But I really want the Heat to sign Gordon Hayward, but then there's other rumors that he might be going to Boston. So that would be kind of exciting. Isaiah Thomas, Blake Griffin, and Gordon Hayward. I reckon they would compete with the Cavs, unless they sign Paul George or trade him, and then yeah. But I reckon Eastern Conference need to sign more. The Eastern Conference teams, should start trying to make super teams so they can compete with the Warriors. Because I reckon the only team right now I think is going to compete for the Warriors for the East is the Cavs. They've made it to the finals 3 years in a row. But I reckon they're going to make any more. I don't reckon they're going to win any more, in my opinion. But what else? I'm very excited for the Heat, actually, because I've heard some rumours about signing big free agents and that and stuff. Now, Dwayne Wade, the Bulls. Let's talk about the Bulls in a minute. Let's talk about them later. Wait, in the third quarter. Now, let's talk about the Heat. I really want them to sign Gordon Hayward. I really want them to. So we can have a good team. So I guess, anyway, what was I talking about? The Heat, yeah. The Heat look like they're going to make the playoffs, no doubt. So, after hearing rumours of Gordon Hayward, I really want them to sign Gordon Hayward. I really want them to. Like, desperately. Because we need someone to score, and we need an all-star. We want an all-star pack. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Andre Iguodala. What about him? I've heard rumours that teams want him. Teams want to give him a lot amount of money. I'm getting this off my notebook right now. They want to give teams want Andre Iguodala to make the Golden State Warriors worse. Can Andre just retire with Golden State, win more championships, and just retire? Retire with the Golden State Warriors. Just do that. Don't sign with anybody else. Don't try to lead another team. You're old. Just retire. Just retire with Golden State. That's my opinion. Like, I don't know which teams. Who needs a backup forward? Like in Minnesota, they could have a veteran 6-man coming off the bench. Like Andre Iguodala. That'd be good. I don't know what else. I don't know. Now, let's talk about my favourite player until he retires. So he's coming up to retirement very, very soon. His name is Dwayne Wade. Let's talk about him. He's a free agent. He's on a player. He's got a player's option. Actually, I'll talk about him in the fourth quarter. Alright. So watch me get this buzzer beater. Anyway, Dwayne Wade. He's got a player's option. I don't think he's going to go back to the Bulls. No. They've got a future star in Zach LaVine. And if Dwayne Wade's on the starting lineup, that could affect him from playing as a star. So I reckon Dwayne Wade is going to re-sign with the Bulls. I really want him to go back to the Heat. I really want him to go back to the Heat so he can retire there, just like everybody wanted him to. Everybody wanted him to be the greatest Heat of all time and stay with the Heat for the rest of his career. But I really want him just to come back to the Heat. You don't need any more championships. You gotta be like the third greatest shooting guard of all time. I reckon he's better than Allen Iverson. Sorry, AI, but it's my opinion, and some other people say too. So don't just blame me. Don't just yell at me. Just don't worry. Anyway, like, okay. Anyway, sorry. Like other options. Cleveland. Win a championship with Cleveland. But I don't know if it could happen if they do get Paul George. Dwayne Wade would have to take the minimum. In my opinion, that's what he should do. Dwayne Wade should just take the minimum. I think that's how you say it. Like a small amount of money, not too much. Sign with the Cavs. Win a championship. But I don't know what he needs to do. But if he doesn't get traded from the Bulls, if he stays with the Bulls, just retire. Simple. Like, he ain't gotta do anything exciting anymore. I have to say. So, basically that's all I really have to talk about today. Let's just waste the clock. Chocolate cheese. Not. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment in the comment section below, and